Hey everyone, welcome to Success on a 10. My name is Corey. I'm your GM, DM, just kind of fun guy to be around.
Everything's your fault.
Yes, and everything is my fault. So
This is MC Corey. He's going to be rapping the rest of the time we're here.
please, the improv hasn't started yet. I don't need a yes and that. So my name is Corey, and our players today are, we'll go left to right here.
Oh, I'm Jen.
Your left or our left?
My left.
Oh, I'm Jen,
Yes.
the artist formerly known as Resme.
I'm Sully. I went to Montana one time.
I'm
All right,
sorry.
so we're doing name and a cute thing about ourselves.
Yes, yeah,
All right,
yeah.
That's fair enough. I'm Nick, and I live in constant fear of injuring my painting hand.
Wow. I'm married to you, and that's horrible.
He just telegraphed his biggest weakness to
I
the
did.
whole group.
Now we know
did.
exactly where to hit Nick where it hurts.
But see, like now I know that you know that, and I can plan around that plan. And now
You're doing a real 4D chess kind of move here.
that's it. I'm gonna own Twitter by the end of it. See.
So welcome to Success on a 10. Everything you see here is completely made up today.
It's always made up.
What?
It's all made up. We are playing pretend, but we're playing pretend to the maximum for this show. But before I get started, I just want to say a couple of thank yous really quick to our friends over at Norse Foundry. They have dice, coins, they have candles as well. So if you just want to make your game smell, you can have an odor to your game. They can help you with that.
Ambiance.
Yummy.
It's all ambiance.
Gamers have
absolutely.
no problem smelling.
So it is 10%. It is the code is UGT show to get 10% off of any item in the store at all. All capitals UGT then show. 10% off the entire store, so you can get 10% off of a venturing candle. We also want to thank you to Sirenscape. They provide all the sounds and the music you'll be hearing throughout this and throughout all of our shows. They have tons and tons of pre-made collections that you can use that really up your adventuring, add a lot of ambiance, immersion even to your games, and it really steps up a level for any of your games at home or otherwise. And I also wanted to just give a special thank you to Crayon. They are the AI art generation that we use every week here. They let us use their AI art. So any weird little monstrosities you see, that's right from them. And finally, stick around while watching the show. I'll be giving out a secret code that you can use to enter into our giveaway. You get 40 extra entries. That is a giveaway for a $25 certificate towards Norse Foundry. So again, you can get a candle or a dice.
You're really into this whole candle thing.
Tell me that's not a fun thing.
That's a cool idea. It's definitely unique.
Yeah, that's. I think that's super cool and fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, things I've always thought rolling was a bad idea with candles. Don't light it
You
on
don't even have to
fire
roll
and
with
roll
the candles.
it.
You can light them if you want. Like we can get crazy here. So yeah, with all of that said, also, if you want to influence this game or anything you're seeing here, at the link we have in the chat and at the bottom we have a Ko-fi link where you can spend it's up to $1 to $5, I think is the most expensive, to influence the game, make the players do something like speak only in ABCs, the character swap even, they have to play each other. You can make them do any of the stuff just to mess with them.
I suddenly feel like I have strings on me.
You're a marionette and the chat is the puppet's master.
Oh boy.
Please take away my free will.
So
I know. I've seen enough internet stories to know how this is going to end up.
this is an SCP now. So with that, let's get started. So you are an adventuring party, and you guys find yourself in a rundown village that has hired you to help not only clean up the town, but protect it from possible dangers that come, either bandits or monsters or anything like that. This town is using the last of their bit of money on you guys to help really bolster it and put it back on the map, you know? So from ascending order again, we'll introduce your characters and who they are.
I'm Troki the bear. Only I can help you prevent forest fires.
Okay. Jogi the bear. Got it.
My name is Axel, current bard, destined career, spoken word poet. I've always just had a knack for seeing the deeper sides of life, and it's my goal. I was placed on this planet Earth
Sure, it's Earth now.
to speak those words.
Hi there, I'm Ed. Understood that the town needed some cleaning up, so I got my wheelbarrow and I got my shovel, and I'm gonna set this town right. Apparently, there's some other stuff that's associated with this.
You're not going to set this town right on fire, are you?
Well, certainly not. That wouldn't be very clean of it, unless there's hornets. I'm gonna set them hornets on fire. That's all right. I know how to handle these things. I cleaned up my fair share too, and my buildings and my barn, and a town's really just a big barn if you think about it.
If you think about it.
So our adventurers today we have Troki the bear, who's here to prevent any forest fires. We have Axel, a bard who wants to be a spoken word poet. And Ed, he has a wheelbarrow and a shovel.
Yep, I came prepared.
So perfect. So you guys are entering into the. You guys are. Grant's amazing. You guys and a bear are entering into the mayor's office. He, as you walk into his office, it is just a perfectly square building that he just quickly built. There are holes in the ceilings and the wall. The wood is rotted, and you just see one older man, very disheveled looking. He has a suit on, but it's dirty and torn a little bit and just kind of ripped open. And he goes, "Okay, thank God you guys are here. This is the last ditch effort we have is you three. We've heard lots of good things, and I'm just excited to hear what you've brought to the table today."
Mr. Mayor, for one thing, I think you need here is to perhaps, you got some holes in the walls. It looks like some rot set into the frame in here. And, for one thing, you probably need a table so that we can actually go and talk about that.
Holes. Strum. Holes in the walls of an office. Strum, strum. Government office. Strum. Do you see what I'm saying here?
I have some honeycomb. Stick it in the holes.
Okay. So
I feel that's a short-term solution for a long-term problem.
So our options here are buy me a table. What you said is I'm sorry, did you just sing at me?
No, sir, not sing. No, I spoke.
Oh.
Words.
Okay.
Strum, strum, strum.
I don't know what the difference is between what you did and talking.
You didn't feel it?
Did you cast a spell? Was it a spell you were casting?
Nards, I think I gotta tune this thing. Hold on.
I think kind of got the sense of it's kind of a proclamation kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think what Axel's trying to get at here is you might need a secretary or a speechwriter or something. I think he's trying to apply for the job.
Oh, you want a job as my speechwriter, huh?
That's not. Dad, I didn't.
Now, son,
this is my job. I told you this is my job.
I think it's time you had a real job, and I think working as secretary for the mayor of this fine town could get you right on. You can play your guitar in your free time, but it's good you get a proper job now and learn how the world works.
You never understood me.
5 dad points to Nick for being a dad now. 10 son points to Sully for being a son. And the mayor goes, I could take a secretary or a speechwriter or anything for help, really. I could pay you maybe 1 copper a month.
Could I please borrow that thing that's on your head? It's a hat, right?
You want my hat?
Just for a minute.
I need it. I'll need it back. This is my last hat and one of 4 things I own. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, you've stuck it to the wall. That's excellent.
That's one less hole there, I suppose.
You told me you wanted me to come here and start fixing things.
I have to say,
fixing things.
see, son, you could learn something from Choki the bear. That's called
You're
work
so
ethic.
Right. You're so right. The sacrifice from our leaders to fix the holes in our system.
He's looking nervous. He's dabbing some sweat off his brow, and he's like, okay.
Man.
There's no need to ever do that again to me. You don't ever have to do that. Thank you for the assistance, though. 15 points to Jen for that absolute power move on this mayor.
You're saltier than I thought you would be, given your smell.
Okay, we're really centralizing all of our issues to my office, which I appreciate. It does need a tune-up, but the whole town is in real shambles right now. So I need your guys' help to bring some life to it. If you want to literally fix up the town, that's also fine. Whatever you think is gonna bring people back to Citiesville.
Who set it on fire?
Who set it on fire?
Yeah.
The bandits from 2 weeks ago. We owed them a lot of money, and they just took the boards of the buildings off instead of the money.
Did you tell them that they could prevent forest fires by not setting things on fire?
I was too busy putting the fire out on me and my family. I was a little focused on that.
Mm-hmm.
And where did that get you?
Well, I don't have a family anymore.
Exactly.
So.
Now look at that.
That's sad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well,
appreciate the condolences.
if there's one thing that a town fire does, is it makes an awful mess. So I'm gonna get my wheelbarrow and my shovel, and I'm gonna start shoveling that broken down ash and slag out of the streets, so that there can be a nice, clean, wide street. And hopefully the bandits don't use it next time.
That's ideal for bandits to not. Yeah, okay.
I don't suppose they said if they'd be coming back, would they?
Oh, they said they'd be back for sure. For the money still, or to take whatever's left.
The money that you've established that you do not have.
No, the remaining money I had went to you three.
Oh, I see. I feel that you may have made a poor investment here, but I am a sumptuous professional.
We're getting paid?
We're going to need earthenworks.
You need earth and worms?
Earthenworks.
Earth doesn't work. You have to work it. That's how it works.
We're going to set up
10 points to Nick for that beautiful poem.
We're going to set up preliminary fortifications to keep the bandits out of the city. Can you dig a moat?
I can dig.
Me or this or
with your shovel?
Oh,
it works much better if you dig it with a shovel. Yeah, that's for sure. But a moat, why are we digging moat? There's plenty of it's going to be hard for people to come to town with a moat in the way.
But he wants to keep the bandits out.
Do you want to keep the bandits out, or do you want people to come here?
If you think a moat is going to bring people here as well, I don't mind you guys trying to prevent the bandits.
Wait.
That also doesn't mean I owe them money anymore if they can't get in.
Could you make a sailboat with your magic? Because then we could have a little sailboat go around the moat and carry the little kids around. That could be fun.
Yeah.
Like a tour, like a tour thing.
Everybody knows that moats are the most common tourist draw.
I get the feeling we're kind of
top of the list.
taking this in a lot of different
hard for a moat.
directions.
Who doesn't love a moat?
Right.
We just need to dig one, and I will sing the sailboat song.
You've been around stagnant water. No, let's do it. This will be a life lesson for you, son.
All right, so you guys with a clear goal in mind walk out of the mayor's office to start digging this moat. What is the first step you guys are taking to get this moat started?
We're going to take a stick, and I'm going to go around the town with the stick in the circle to delineate out where I want the moat.
Okay, absolutely. We'll say it's a desert village too. So you go out with a stick and you're just dragging this stick in the sand just around the village. It takes you a good 2 hours to slowly walk around the whole village. You don't have thumbs. It's like a whole thing.
Not a single thumb on this one.
Yeah. So
I get the feeling this moat idea wasn't well thought out at all.
So I want all three of you to roll me d20s here to see how good we are at building this moat.
Well, that's on its edge, actually. That's
You can re-roll it. I'll let you re-roll
I think I'd better.
I got 16.
Okay.
I got a 7.
And I got a 4.
We always get 4s.
Now-
That was the last game we played. We had like 24s roll.
Yes.
So
I see why this die was offered to me now.
it's the 4 die.
It's the 4 die. All right.
So, you guys circle around the village, and all 3 of you manage to take a section of this moat, taking turns with the one shovel. So after a couple days, Ed and Trock, you guys it's really hard to make a moat in a desert. Like, it's very hard. But Axel...
Oh, yes.
No, go ahead.
Well, I should, of course, clarify, even though I did get the only success, Axel isn't really meant for... He's not the kind of guy who's built for physical labor. And the sailboat song is very complicated. It is expert level, for sure. So I actually taken the time to just practice.
Okay.
Do some scales.
So you have 2/3 of a moat, and those 2/3 don't look great. But we do have one lovely sailboat song. Do you have any lyrics from it that you want to share?
Yes, I would love to. Once we have a moat, of course.
Oh, okay.
I would love to sing it for you then. Don't be silly.
So, like 3 days pass, we'll say it takes you guys to like do a lot of this moat. It's not a big village, but it is just you two digging a hole around this. It's about 2 feet deep, I'd say. And you have no water in the moat either.
Now then, son, I'd say that we have ourselves a moat, but you may notice something that's missing about it.
Wait.
Oh my gosh, he's got no water.
And there we have it. Now,
Yeah.
this is the point where we need to be thinking ahead, and so hopefully this has
Bears
been a
don't
life.
live in the desert. I thought this was a forest. I wouldn't have come here if I'd known it was a
You having
desert.
an epiphany right now?
I don't understand what's happening. How did I get here?
Oh,
Brother,
dear.
I don't know. You just kind of walked in the door with us. I didn't.
He's just kind of staring in the
I
middle
dig your
distance
vibe,
there.
though, dude.
He's got like an existential crisis going on, that little bear head of his.
Some things in life just don't make sense, do they?
Troki will snap his fingers, and a wizened little old man.
Did that bear just snap his paws?
I'm sorry.
With what thumbs?
It's a good thing I'm a desert druid. That
Were you
for
wearing a
some
costume?
reason, wanted to be a bear for a couple of days. But I guess I'm gonna go back to being a desert druid instead.
Sure.
With my snake.
You have a snake.
Well, yeah, that's how I get around. It goes like this, and it becomes a staff, but with a little bit of a snake head.
All right.
What?
Okay, listen, Dad, I don't know what's going on over there.
So, son, let me tell you about dehydration. It can make you see the strangest things. We need to let's go get some water. We need to get some water. Mr. Troki the bear.
No.
Is that your full name, or was that
Pokey
just
the
a
druid.
description?
Pokey the druid.
Pokey. You're Pokey now. All right, we can do that. A Pokey.
If I'm not going to be in a forest, then there's no way I'm going to keep pretending to be a bear. That's just stupid. I'm going to go
I
back
had to
being
say
a druid.
I was a mite suspicious about the walking, talking bear volunteering for moat digging work. It did not seem to be a mite out of character for bears. I had
No,
to say.
this makes way more sense.
Any port in a storm.
So, with Pokey the Druid having a new identity, having reborn, you guys, the mayor walks out, and he's looking a little sweatier, and he looks like he's been beat up a little bit more than the last time you guys saw him. And he went, "Oh, good, you guys are here. I'm sorry, I don't think we've met before." And he sticks out his hand. He goes, "My name's Gary.
Pokey the druid.
Pleasure meeting you. Where's
sorry.
your bear friend? I needed him. We had a kid who loves bears.
What bear friend?
You have it. Roll me a d20 to see if you can successfully.
One, it's a one.
Tell me how bad you like. Tell me what you convey to him instead.
I think that I'm just like painfully obvious about it. So I think Axel's just kind of like, what bear friend?
Did you just call me naked?
What? No. Are you?
Did you just call this old man naked?
Did I? I didn't mean. Are you?
Son, I'm so
I don't know what's
disappointed.
real anymore.
I'm mortified.
The mayor looks at Ed and goes, "You raised your son like this?"
God.
I don't know where he went wrong. I have to say, I am. Son, why don't we go ahead and take you indoors here, and we need to have a talk.
You are looking a little sun-parched.
I'm a little thirsty.
All right, we'll get back to the mayor in a second. I want to hear your guys' conversation in one of these buildings.
Dad, is the bear naked or not? You got to give it to me straight.
I feel like if you're wondering if wild animals are naked or not, your head is just not screwed on straight. Now, I've been trying to go and, humor your strange outbursts, but I think it's going to be important for you to kind of think about things and think about the direction of your life and think about, I don't know, getting your head on straight. So I'm just going to go ahead and say probably no more music until you can come on.
No, now hold on.
No, it's okay. You see,
Excuse me, this is a private conversation. I need you to step
Please
outside.
don't touch me. Are you naked?
No, but that's my son. And when he was your age, he wanted to play music too. And I told him that I wanted him to get a real job and dig holes. And now he's taking it out on you because he never got to do what he wanted. And I just came to tell you, son, that I was wrong. You should have just played music if you wanted to.
Pa, is this what hallucinating is like?
Now, I never told you this because no one would believe me that my dad he just up and left one day, and I promise. Well, he took my guitar with him, but I told him I'd be good. I'd go. I'd learn how to dig holes, but he took my lute and he left, and I swore he turned into a bear as he walked out. I never told anybody. They think I was crazy. And you've been here this whole time?
Son, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that you saw me turn into a bear.
That's what you're apologizing about? You abandoned me for 20 years? I dig holes now. Like you said, I'm trying to live up to the family legacy.
Grandpappy, you took his guitar?
I take it's a strong word. He hit me over the head with it.
You assaulted Grandpappy!
You don't understand. The restraint I show you was because I promised I would never be as violent as he was to me.
I'm gonna need to go to some ye old therapy, Pa.
Maybe the bandits, they seem to have good brotherly instincts.
At that moment, you hear 3 loud gunshots just go off in the distance.
Oh, thank God, violence.
You just hear someone go, well, Mr. Mayor. Looks like someone's trying to keep us out of the village. And you hear large commotion and rustling happening outside of this church you guys are sitting in. We never said the building, so I'm assuming you guys are in a church.
It's probably one of those.
Yeah. Pull out a viola, start playing, build-up music to a battle.
I'll start strumming.
Okay, no, hang on.
All right.
We'll do the tabletop game again. Roll me a d20 to see how good you can do that.
Okay.
15.
Okay. What type of song is it that you're playing? What's the energy?
The energy is like ultimate Van Halen. We are getting ready. The storm is coming, and we are the storm.
I can see it now. This is my family's legacy.
The clouds
it's in my
build.
blood.
Dad, will you play with us? And I take my guitar and I give you one half. You can have the curvy side.
I'm gonna reach over and I'm gonna take an old dusty washboard. I can feel it. I can feel the energy.
I'm gonna flip over the curvy part of you got the neck, I got the curvy part, and I'm gonna start drumming.
All right, I need you both to roll me d20. See how good you're doing. Do it with advantage because you're all doing it with family.
First one's a 7. Okay, 17. 17.
You roll with advantage.
14. Let's get those bandits.
So
Charging
you guys
out.
kick the door open. you come out to see as you're all violently playing your instruments. You see a large band of bandits, like about 10 or 15 of them, all with bolo hats on and little. What are the ties that are like the metal clip with the two strings?
Bolo ties.
Bolo ties,
Yes.
if you will. They're wearing that, and they all have 6-shooters, and they're like, "Well, Mr. Mayor, looks like our money's due today." As you kick the door open, and tell me what you do.
There they are! Charge!
We knew your weakness. It was rock and roll.
Oh my god! Okay, 100 points to all of you. This absolutely insane spectacle. So, are you guys trying to? I just need to know. I'm so sorry. It should be so obvious to me, but I'm just dumb. Are you guys trying to inspire the people in the village to attack back, or are you guys inspiring yourselves to attack back?
I think the goal is to inspire mortal confusion and / terror into the bandits, having no idea what the heck is happening.
Okay. I need one of you to roll me a d20 to see. Do it with advantage again because you're all you're all helping out here. See if you're able to do it. All right, go ahead.
11.
11. That's a success. So explain to me how you come out, how you incite the terror, and what their initial reaction is.
So, in total disarray, clothes askance. The only thing visible on him is the viola before him. He comes out, beard blazing, screaming at the top of his lungs, "People of the village desert, behold our wonder and charge without. See how the music builds. It builds."
10 inspiration points to you.
And then we're in the middle of them, and they can't react in time. And then the washboard, we just bah. And hats and bolo ties just fly as a dust cloud builds, Looney Tunes style.
You see arms and legs kicking out.
Exactly.
Lightning strikes down from the sky.
It's not cloudy. It is a clear day outside.
Magic.
So you guys just wallop on these 10 bandits as you come out, give this huge speech, and he goes, "What are you talking about?"
I'm buck naked there, fella. Get ready for my wrath.
Watch naked man attacking. You guys just beat them to oblivion. The hats are flying, and eventually in this Looney Tune cloud, you see their bodies all fly out unconscious, all face down. And the mayor, he's like, oh my goodness, you guys did such an amazing job handling them.
Son, I owe you an apology.
Son.
Music was the way.
I always knew you had it in you, Pops.
Dad, I forgive you. I forgive you for leaving.
So much prettier than you were at his age.
Yeah, that's my old man, all right.
And on that, with this happy family reunion, the town safe from bandits, we're gonna cut to a 10-minute break here. Thank you guys for watching. We hope to see you in just a few minutes.
I'm feeling like really uplifted. Yeah. It's like family reunion.
So thank you guys. See you in a few minutes here.
We should like just stare at this and then just poo. Right?
Oh, I like it.
All right. So hold it for a second, and I'll tell you when. And fist bump. Damn, first try without looking.
All right, let's do a handshake.
Now kiss. Now kiss.
Bryn said no. Bryn said no. Bryn is the reason why we're not kissing right now. So get in the comments.
This one right here. Where's the camera? Right here. This one. Blame her. This is the no kiss.
All right. Who's next? Who's the other? 1. Different. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Completely different. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Completely different. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Completely different. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Alright, good job. I need something different.
I need to get a top down from over the screen so I can, as you go through it, your face gets redder and redder.
I feel sweaty.
You can take your hoodie off.
No!
You're allowed to.
Hey, you're not playing Smash.
Oh, okay. Ready?
Are you?
Slide it in, look at the camera and smile. Yes, I didn't stutter. Slide it in, look at the camera. Alright, do we have anything else we need to do?
We'll show you it's not on top. We'll show you that it's not on bottom. If you watch closely, wow!
What are we doing here today, guys?
Nothing.
I was talking to AJ about why Pathfinder is the greatest tabletop RPG of all time.
Nothing.
In my house! Yes.
Travis, what are we up to today?
Filming.
What are we filming for?
Undeniably Good Time.
Yeah, are you having fun?
I'm having a good time.
Nice. An undeniably good time?
Undeniably, I'm having a good time.
Go ahead.
4.5-foot flag snake in the backyard.
Ooh, Sullivan's playing with a snake. It's so warm. Hi, your snake.
He's so cute.
So what are we doing here today, guys?
Having fun.
Nice.
I mean, I showed up by Gary.
Hell yeah. Oh, what's your little snake?
Oh my god! What?
Time to clean up 3 years worth of mess.
peeks over the green screen.
Oh my god.
Tiptoes.
Do we need a holder for this scene specifically, and then we can lower photos?
I mean, just sit in chairs.
You might need some chairs.
Chairs would probably be better.
Or he could do like that thing, and then go my height.
Stance up. Full bow leg.
He's asserting dominance. So the alpha male.
Oh god! The low one is T.
I need you guys to sit down.
Okay. You're not done yet. Get back in the chair.
We'll do twist first. Go all the way around. There you go. Go ahead. And you're smiling. Hey!
I'll do the stupid finger gun.
Do it again. Do it again.
He always
does.
does.
A little slow. Ready? Go ahead. Yes, there he is. All right, now do the slide again. Ready? And go ahead. Let's do it again. Lofty attitude. Let's do it again. I'm gonna try to
I
skate
think
it
you guys
a
are
little more.
Lawrence Pelton. I just learned that today.
Probably.
And go ahead.
Too far.
That's a secret. You want to dance?
I think we could do it like super cool dances, guys, with our super nerdiness.
I like it.
TikTok dance from Colin?
No doubt.
We could do
That's
that.
not, you guys are not on TikTok. You guys are very brutally not on TikTok. From the Zoom movement.
Excuse me, I will show you my cool dance. I'm not ready.
How dare you insinuate I've never looked at TikTok?
Is it accurate? Is it accurate?
I've never looked at TikTok.
I think come on. I finished the thing. We're like, it's like, and everything like, and then just like, and then.
Yes, and
The bird! The bird! Yeah, lefty.
playing everything right.
Beautiful! Wow!
We're done. Wrap it up.
Welcome back, everybody. Hope you enjoyed your break. And I'm just going to quickly jump into it. We are having a giveaway with Norse Foundry for two $25 gift certificates to their entire store. And if you want to enter that giveaway, you can find the link to it in chat as well as on all of our socials. All you need to do is just click the link and just click a few buttons and you get a bunch of entries. And one of those entries is entering a secret code. One of the secret codes you can get is to get 40 more entries into the giveaway is all capitals SOA 1040. The number 10, number 40. So SOA number 10, number 40 gives you 40 entries into the giveaway with Norse Foundry for a chance to win a $25 gift certificate. Again, they have candles, as we discussed earlier, but they also have dice, and they have really sick dice that we've been using for this entire game.
Lots of cool dice.
Gemstone, metal, all types.
Ha, winning.
Whoa!
Look at that. Dice.
Dice.
They got it. So, again, that code is all capitals, SOA, the number 10, number 40. Success on a 10, 40. So, yeah, that's it. Let's jump back into it. So, you guys are the crew of a pirate ship. But not just a normal pirate ship, a haunted pirate ship, a ghost ship. Ooh. You are sailing the seven seas on your haunted vessel. And I want you guys to describe to me who you are on the ship, your role, whatever, everything like that.
I really don't know which seven seas there are. I feel like I should have known that before I got into pirating. But I'm the captain. Because he turned and looked at me first, and no one can beat me out of saying it. So I'm the captain.
Do you have a name or just the captain?
I am Captain Hairpiece.
Captain Hairpiece.
Because I'm bald, you see. And it's a reminder to myself what I used to have and don't have anymore because I lost it. And that's what we're out here looking for, my golden hairpiece.
Okay, hang on. I've got a lot here. And okay, got it.
My name is Kyle. I'm 8. I went out trick or treating. And I think I got lost. I don't think that this is where the houses are. I was looking for Maple Street because that's where the good trick or treating is. And this one is on a boat. But I'm dressed as a ghost this year. And I still got a lot of candy because I started with a little bit of like a bonus from my ma. Oh my gosh, the Tootsie Roll.
Trick-or-treater has candy. Checks out.
Well, my name's Ray, and I swab the deck, but no one knows my name. They just call me Swabby. What the heck? A pirate's life to blame. Yo ho, I'm the only one that cleans. Yo ho, only eating beans.
10 points to Nick for that beautiful song. So today we have on our ghost ship, we have Captain Hairpiece, bald, doesn't know the 7 seas, and is looking for his golden hairpiece. We have Kyle, an 8-year-old boy who was trick-or-treating but got a little lost, and is dressed like a ghost. And we have Ray, Swabby, swabs the deck, and he sings.
And he eats beans. He
eats beans.
He told me that.
That explains why there's nothing but ghosts on this ship. And
So you guys you found the map towards your lost hairpiece. You are nearing the island that it is located on and buried in. And there's only about 4 or 5 days more travel before you are reunited with your lost hairpiece. What are you guys doing in this time to prepare the ship and your general duties around it?
So as a stowaway, my general daily routine usually consists of hiding. So I have stolen away inside a barrel. It smells kind of like my dad. But it's empty. It's just a little wet in here. And I'm sitting knees to my chest with my sheet draped over me. And I'm nibbling on. I've been rationing out my candy. So today I am nibbling on a third of a Snickers.
Perfect.
Quietly,
you've been setting sail for about a month and a half. you have been sailing for a while.
Making it last, man.
Swabby, what are you up to?
Well, Swabby works, and that's quite clear. Yo ho. But he found a pointy deer. Yo ho. How'd this get aboard the ship? It is quite beyond me. Bo ho, yo ho. Gotta find a Audi. Chasing deers around the underdecks. I've got a mop and not much else, but the deer seems really scared, so let's give it a chance. And there's a barrel in there. It worked much better. So rolling a barrel after a deer, which is running around the underdecks.
So we have one pointy deer. Looks like a PS2 generated deer. Just rolling around a barrel chasing it. On the deck, I assume, or are you under the deck?
I figured it'd be under decks, so yeah.
Cool,
That's where deer usually are.
I mean,
if it was on the over deck, you would have noticed it.
Don't be ridiculous.
I feel silly for asking. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And Captain, where are you up to now?
The captain is kind of nervously. He's convinced there's a ghost on board this ship. And so he's nervously kind of trying to hide the map because he thinks the ghost is going to find the hairpiece first.
They don't know they're dead. Oh no.
And he's just trying to keep away from the barrel because that's where he's convinced the ghost is hiding, but he's too afraid to go check it out for himself. So he's staying above deck because above deck is where the sun is, and ghosts don't like the sun, and that makes sense.
I'm giving you 15 points for that beautiful twist you've added into this story here. All right.
He's also going to try to maybe push some food down there because maybe if he pushes some food down there, the ghost will stay busy eating and it won't want to come after him and his hairpiece map.
I should clarify, of course, the barrel that Kyle's chosen to hide in is just in the plumb center of the captain's quarters. Like.
Okay, I can't breathe. to establish the scene one more time here. The ship, there's a pointy deer on the ship running around the captain's quarters where a barrel is being rolled around chasing it. The captain is trying to shove food into the barrel. Is this all right? Correct me if I'm wrong here.
That sounds great. This sounds amazing.
Okay. So, okay, I can't breathe. We're good. So, what I need... Okay, somebody's going to have to roll something somewhere.
I'm going to name the deer Hardtack, and I'm going to feed it little bits of food till it gets all big and plump so I can cut it down and turn it into venison. Can I roll for that?
Yeah, you can roll for that. Of course you can roll for that.
That's a 19 on the die, good sir.
All right, you tell me. You tell me what happens here.
So the captain has taken pieces of hardtack that he's been chewing to make it all nice and soft for the deer, because deer don't have teeth like people do, you see. And he's been throwing the hardtack to the deer, and the deer's been kind of chewing it up while he pushes the barrel around, getting a good workout in, and I keep hearing these screaming noises from the barrel, and he's not sure if it's the deer or the barrel that's making the noise, but he's half convinced that it's the barrel. And he orders the swabby to go in there and find whatever has been making this deer run around the room.
10 points to Sully for the sound effects. Okay. So, while this is happening, I'm gonna have Kyle. I'm gonna have you roll a dexterity check. We'll say to see if you can stay in the barrel while it's getting rolled around.
It's an 8.
All right. So you pop out of the barrel. What does that look like as you pop out?
I think as the barrel is chasing the deer, the lid continues to rattle, and as we kind of are trying to round a corner, but the force inside the barrel of me just like going back and forth causes the curve. It just doesn't land, and I ram into one of the posts of the captain's 4-post bed, and the lid pops off as I stumble out. My sheet flies up in my face. And my little basket, my little pumpkin head basket of candy spills around the room. And I go, oh God! And I go and start to collect it really quick. Don't look at me! You didn't say anything! You didn't say, boo! Boo!
That bed is an antique!
It's a ghost! It's a ghost!
The bed is an antique!
Run! And I'm gonna dive headfirst back into the barrel and try to pull the barrel lid back to hide.
Roll me to see if you're able to. Roll me a d20, see if you're able to.
A 9.
No. Explain how you fail.
So he dives back in, but he tries to scrabble around to find the barrel, actually loses his balance, falls in there, and so he's just kind of just like the back side of him is sticking out with his legs kind of splaying out. Flailing in panic, the barrel continues to roll around with him in it, partially.
But I had dibs, that's my barrel, dude!
It's, no, go away, it's a ghost!
You didn't say anything! I'm running.
Wait, come back! Is that my hairpiece? I'm gonna start chasing after the boy.
Okay, so you guys you chase him out to the, we'll say to the deck, right into the center of the deck. What is Kyle? What would be your action? What would you do in this moment to try to get away?
I think that I would just, not really understanding the layout of the ship. I feel like Kyle would just run for the first staircase he sees to get up onto the top deck so he can see where he's at.
Okay.
Blinded by the sun, he's like, "Oh gosh, where am I?" And he runs around and tries to get his bearings of where he's at. Clutching the hairy blanket that he found in the storage to his chest has become a source of security for him.
Wait.
So you look out and it's just miles and miles and miles of ocean. It's every horizon is just ocean. There's no sign of land anywhere at all.
Therapeutically petting his blanket as he just kind of like comes to a stop, and he's so shocked, and he walks towards the edge of the boat, and he just kind of quietly murmurs to himself, and he goes, "Mr. Whiskers, I can't swim."
Or at that moment, the captain will say you catch up to him.
Wait, you're not a ghost. You can go out in the sunshine.
You can't prove that.
No, I can't. It's sunny out. And
Roll a d20 history check to see if you can prove that.
it's a 6. I cannot.
You can't prove that. Kyle just walks my hands up. You can't prove it.
Takes hat on and off repeatedly. Tries to blind with bald head to see if I can't get the reflecting sun on my bright eyes. What about now? What about this pate? You think this pate does that by itself?
I don't know what that word means. Please speak. What are you?
I'm Captain. I'm the captain.
Captain Hairpiece.
No, I'm just the captain. I don't want to scare the boy. He doesn't know what a pate is. That means he doesn't know what a hairpiece is.
Yeah, sorry. That was God interfering. That's my bad.
It's all right, boy. It's all right.
You can't touch me. I'm ethereal or something.
You know what ethereal means and you don't know what paid means? I doubt. I have doubts about
research
you.
for the role. Everybody knows you get more candy if you know about the character you're playing.
Oh my God, it's hard.
I don't. There's candy?
Oh God, that's hard.
That's gross.
I'm sorry.
There's candy if you can play a role?
Well, yeah, that's what it's. Yeah, dude, it's Halloween, dude.
Have you seen my swabby? The guy who was swabbing the deck with
And
the
at
broom?
this point, Swabby emerges, riding the deer, barrel in one hand, other hand firmly grasping its pointy antler. I've got it! I've got it, Captain! I've got the ghost!
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I think
that's it.
I think this is the ghost, but it's not a ghost. It's a real boy.
You can't prove that, though. You don't know this.
But you know what the word
It
ethereal
is a
means.
ghost. There's more than one!
Roll me an animal handling check.
Animal handling, let's do it. I animal handle that deer with a 19.
Oh, snap.
You get a full sense of this deer. You fully understand it inside and out, emotionally, physically, all of it. You know how this thing works.
How majestic.
I have it. I will no longer be Swabby from this day forward. I am Deer Man. Come, Deer Man. We take to the skies. And I start bounding the deer up the rope ladders to the rigging.
As you're bounding it up, as you go to the rope, it gets to the the pillar for the crow's nest, and it vertically just goes up and starts running up it. It's defying all laws of physics and gravity.
Behold the Venice sun.
And it crowns majestically as it leaps, freezing almost in time. And then it just kind of starts coming down.
It
Oh God!
Down.
God, catch the deer! Catch the deer! Get one of the sails! We're gonna catch it. We're gonna do like a trampoline. everything.
And you must roll d20s to do all of this.
I'm gonna use my bucket.
Okay, use your bucket.
I'm gonna use a sail.
Okay, go ahead.
4.
Of course.
5. I did one better. I'll have you know.
Okay, well, you still failed. I'm sorry. So explain
Only
to me
success on a 10.
Explain to me how you guys failed this.
So I go to grab one of the sheets that's propelling the ship forward, and instead of grabbing the sheets, I actually grab the back of the ghost thing, and instead of pulling on the ship sheets, I pull her entire costume off. Oh, it's a naked boy.
I got my boxers on.
He has boxers on.
Why are you being weird about this?
He has boxers on.
And as the deer plummets down, the pulled ghost sheet wraps around his head. Ah! Oh no! I'm the ghost now!
As you plummet and you hit the ground, your body hits it lifelessly.
Splatters.
But right after that moment, you all see the spectral form of Swabi rise from it. As the
sheet's still around me.
As the sun sets and the clouds overcast, you see the spectral form of Swabi rise
It
from
was
his
a
body.
ghost ship all along.
I think I was Swabby for Halloween.
I think Swabby has my hairpiece.
No, I still got. I did. It's Mr. Whiskers.
Can't have Mr. Whiskers.
Me and the deer forever.
Literally all I have left.
The spectral form of the deer also rises next to Swabi, but instead of a normal deer, it stands on its hind legs as in the spectral form and goes, "You have unlocked my true potential," and he just is ripped. Like he is just he's just a shredded deer man.
Oh my God, it was a
just at,
Miyazaki movie the whole
6.5
time.
feet tall, perfect pectorals. And he's like, "You have unlocked my true form. Thank you." And he grabs Swabi by the neck and lifts his spectral form up 3 feet.
Deer hooves.
And goes, "You're not going anywhere." And he throws you back down on the ship. And he goes, "You stay in this plane." And he slowly fades away.
Did I just get ghosted?
I have 5 dad joke points today.
Nick is my favorite dad. Wait.
That deer just, we had such a beautiful moment together, and now he's gone. I don't know how to think about this.
I think I just met God.
I think Swabby is God.
I don't feel like God.
If Swabby was God, then God just got beat up. I don't know.
By a ghost deer with strangely
Swabby
chiseled
would tell us
ghost
if he
deer.
was.
We've never actually seen the full potential of a deer. It's impossible to measure their true
How did
strength.
he get on the boat?
Kyle, you feel a tugging on Mr. Whiskers here, as if something is pulling at it, and I need you to make me a D20 check.
I will. Okay, well that's an 8.
So you feel Mr. Whiskers get pulled from your hands and starts sliding across the across the entire
Jump
deck.
after it.
You can make me a check. See if you're able to.
I'm going for it.
Yeah,
That's my
both of you can
blankie.
make checks for it.
That's my hairpiece.
I threw it.
How did you do that?
Just forget about it.
That's never happened before.
Don't even.
14, my friend.
We'll get it later.
Here comes the hairpiece.
Okay, it's a 9.
All right. So
There's Nick's die though.
thank you, Devin.
Thank you for getting that 9 out of the way.
So as you dive for it, you're just a moment behind as the captain is able to jump onto his hairpiece, and you just land on top of his back. And with this scurrying hairpiece, you look under it and you see that it has several small deer legs under it now, and you see little horns starting to pop out from the top.
My hair is a deer. My hair is a deer. My hair is God. My hair is God. It's God. Bow to me, for I wear the hair of God.
No, it cannot be allowed to leave again. I'm going to ghostly fly into the deer and try to possess the deer to take it over with my ghosty powers.
All right, so you're possessing the hair pieces.
Yes, I'm possessing the hair piece.
Go for it. Roll me a d20.
All right, let's do it. 17.
So as you go and you fly into this body, you see in this weird little pocket dimension, essentially, you see the big buff deer man again. And he goes, "You've entered my hairpiece?"
You're not gonna leave without an explanation.
What do you do to kick this deer man out?
He just like he's kind of ghosty, like kind of get the thing where his limbs kind of fade away into nothingness after a while. So he doesn't really have hands, and his feet just do that whole like weird like genie thing where it just turns into a single like Casper,
Danny Phantom style. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. And so he's just going to kind of like and fly at him, kind of. And just basically it's body checking. Like Ghosts are really bad at fighting. Like I just can only just kind of like body check him and kind of like bump into him.
You body check him, and he looks like he'd put up a fight, but he just bumped out so fast, just flings out of the hairpiece. So what you two see then is the the legs and the horns kind of recess back into the hair, and in their place grows elements of Swabby. Swabby, what are elements of Swabby looking like?
Oh, so Swabby, actually, his hair has kind of like, he doesn't really wash it, see? So it kind of looks very much like a mop head. So the hair elements of Swabby's hair kind of overgrow the hairpiece. So now the hairpiece looks kind of like a dirty mop head.
To hell with this. Never freaking signed up for Swabby being on my head. I'm gonna toss that thing across the ship.
And the Swabby hair is gonna grab onto his chin to stay on top of his head.
Absolutely it is. I want you both to give me d20 rolls and see which one succeeds.
Kyle's just crying.
That is a 7.
That's a 9.
You both fail.
Nobody gets what they want. Kyle grabs the mop.
Yes, you know what? Yes, Kyle grabs the moppy hair.
No, it is my destiny.
Kyle, what do you do with his hair?
Give it a little kiss.
Ew.
I give it a little kiss and I say, "Hush now, you need to behave." And I look to the Cap and I say, "Cap, I always wanted a pet." He's just like a little dog. I'm gonna name him Sparky.
I feel so put upon.
Sparky.
I don't want to rely on the outside world for hair anymore. I'm going to try to manifest some of my own.
Yeah, you know what? Give me a d20 roll. I'm assuming that's for hair.
Yes.
I'm assuming that's you growing it. I want you to succeed so bad.
16.
There it is! How much hair has grown out? What does it look like?
Oh, Fabio. Long blonde tresses now adorn my shoulders, and somehow I speak differently. I feel so virile.
What's your first action as this newborn captain?
Pet the Sparky.
Sparky, be good.
Kind of like a little mop thing just kind of curls up on his arm.
Oh, no. Ew.
Veto, man.
I will protect you from strange ghost man. It's okay, boy.
This is my home now.
I will have my vengeance.
You are my son.
Okay. Dad, do you know how to get to Maple Street?
Are there biscuits there?
That's where the good trick-or-treating is.
We will go then, my son, for I like tricks and I am a treat.
Yeah, Dad.
Okay. and with that, you have successfully gotten your hair or something. I feel like a goal was achieved.
Yeah, I leveled up.
So, with that, our show comes to an end today. Thank you guys so much for joining on this absolutely unhinged episode of Success on a 10. But before we do end, as we all know, with both comedy and tabletop role-playing games, there's always a winner. And tonight is no exception. So today, from the bottom up, in last place, unfortunately, was Sully with 120 points. Second place was Nick with 130 points. Leaving our king/queen of comedy and tabletop is Jen with 140 points. You get the crown, and I'm just going to toss it still because we haven't figured out a way to do it.
Hey!
There it is.
Managed not to take out all the wires. Oh my God.
That's a winner.
And that's how we all win.
Crown didn't break. We're fine. So,
Fine.
with that,
That was
I'm going to...
beautiful. I was almost crowned.
Did everything disconnect? Did he like knock everything out? Okay, we're good.
We're good.
We're good.
With that, the show is coming to an end. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to use the code SOA1040, all capitals, to get an entry into the giveaway. I think tomorrow's the last day to do it, or in a couple days at least. So
That's what they told me.
yes.
Oh my gosh.
So last chance to try to enter to win. Thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a good one. See you
Get
guys later.
unhinged. Bye.